Welcome to Palmtech Complete. Palmtech Complete is the complete solution for managing your inspection business and writing reports. And in this video, we'll do an overview of what it can do and how to use some of its key features. We also have additional videos available that dive deeper into each topic that we'll cover in this one. Palmtech allows you to manage the entire inspection process, from scheduling to agreements to payments, and of course, writing the report. Let's walk through how to take an inspection through the whole process, starting with getting it scheduled. The first step is to click or tap on the New Inspection button. And this brings up the new inspection workflow that walks us through each step of creating the inspection. We can begin by clicking and tapping in the entries and filling it out as needed. You can skip ahead by clicking on whichever section you want, or you can go through each one at a time and simply click on Next to navigate. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of the information. Great. We now have our inspection ready to be scheduled, and to do this, we'll click on Schedule. Now that the inspection is scheduled, a couple of things will happen. The first is that an inspection confirmation email will automatically be sent to the client with all the relevant inspection details. Next, if you're using Palmtech for managing your agreements and your payments, an email will be sent automatically to your client with clear next steps for them to easily sign the agreement and make payment. If you haven't set these up yet, let me show you where to go to do this. We'll click on OK to clear this message. And now we'll click on our name in the top right corner and we'll go into Settings. Here we have the options for payments and agreements. Let's start with payments. We partner with Guardian Inspection Payments, and if you want to use Palmtech for collecting payments, you'll click the Set Up Now link here and walk through the easy setup process with Guardian. We'll cover the details of how that works in another video, but once you're set up, you'll be able to collect payments for your inspections through Palmtech. We'll now go back to Settings, and this time we'll click on Agreements. At the top, we have a toggle for Agreements are enabled. If you want to use agreements in Palmtech, make sure this is turned on like we have here. If you didn't want to use Palmtech for agreements, you could simply toggle it off. Palmtech comes preloaded with an agreement you can use, or you can easily add one in. Just like with payments, we have another video that covers agreements in more detail. Now that we've looked at setting up payments and agreements, let's look at how inspection templates work. When we scheduled the inspection at the beginning of the video, one of the items we selected was what template we would use for it. In this video, I simply chose a standard one that came with the software, and the software comes with several great templates, but of course, you have the ability to customize these and set up your own. And this is done in the template editor, which you can access by clicking or tapping on templates from the navigation. Here, we can see a list of our current templates. We can choose to edit an existing template or add a new one, and there's no limit to how many templates you can have. How to edit templates is covered in another video. For this video, we actually need to switch over and start working on the inspection that we scheduled at the start. And to do this, we'll switch over to our mobile phone and pull up the Palmtech Complete app. If you haven't installed the app yet, no problem. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is search for Palmtech Complete in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Once you see it in the search results, tap to download it. After it finishes downloading, you open it up and then log into your account using your username and password. Great. Let's switch over to my app because now we're ready to inspect. The app is open, and the first thing we see is a list of today's inspections, and we can see the one we just scheduled. Let's tap on it. Here we can see the full details about the inspection simply by scrolling up and down. We'll tap Open Inspection to continue, and then we'll tap Edit Inspection. We're now to where we can start writing the report. Here we see a list of the categories in the inspection. We can scroll up and down to see the full list. Let's tap on Grounds. We now see the items in Grounds, and just like before, we can simply scroll up and down to see the full list of items. Let's start with Driveway. We can add a description by tapping in the description entry. It pulls up our drop-down list, and we'll tap Concrete, and then we'll tap on Done. We'll say we don't need to add a comment or a picture to this line, so we'll move on to walks. Let's mark the walks as concrete. We'll say there is an issue here, so we'll tap on the comments icon. Here we see a list of all our comments, and we can select the ones that we need. We can scroll up and down to see the full list, and we'll go ahead and tap on concrete, pitted, and chipped. When we do this, we have the ability to add additional information about the comment, such as pictures, videos, as well as the exact location of the finding. We won't add in any of those details here, but we will add in a rating. So we'll tap on Add Rating, and we'll select Requires Attention, and then we'll tap on Back. We finished the walks line, so we'll tap back again, and we're ready to move on to steps and stoops. We can fill it out like we did the previous two lines, but we'll go into the more detailed view we have available for each line. And to do this, we'll tap the arrow on the right of it. Here, we have the same entry options as on the previous screen, but we see more information at once, and there's a few extra things we can do. Let's go ahead and select concrete for the description. And below that, we have an option to add in media, which we would tap to add in a general picture or general video to the line. After that, we have a spot where we can add in a location, followed by a place where we can add in any general information or notes for the item. If we look back towards the top, we have a comments view, which we'll tap on. This is our comments list for the line, and we'll go ahead and select missing handrails by tapping on it. We'll add a rating of safety. And now we'll tap the Add Media button so we can add in a picture. Our camera view is brought up, and there's a couple of things to cover here. First, you can quickly switch between taking a video and taking a picture. Second, if you wanted to add in a photo or video that's already on your device, you can access your camera roll or your gallery in the top right corner. Let's go ahead and take a few pictures, and we'll just pretend we're looking at some missing handrails. So I'll take a couple of quick pictures. And as we're taking pictures, in the lower left corner, we'll see how many pictures or videos we've taken. Once finished, we'll tap on Done. Here we can see the media we just added in, and if we wanted to add markups or make edits, we could do that by tapping on one of the pictures. There are a ton of edit options available for both pictures and videos. This line is complete, so we'll go ahead and tap on Back. That is a look at how you write a report. To finish the report, we would simply work our way through the rest of the inspection, following the few simple steps we just went over. The last item we'll review in this video is how to deliver a report. To do this, we'll tap back to get back to the inspection overview screen. Here, we're able to add a main cover photo for the report, which you can do at any time during the inspection, as well as we have some really good options to review all the findings. When we're ready to deliver the report, we'll simply tap on the Mark Complete button, and this will change the status to complete, as well as send an email with the report to your client. That is a look at how to schedule, write, and then deliver an inspection in Palmtech Complete.